Guys, are the men in LA okay? Like, are they okay? I just moved here like 2 weeks ago from New York City. First day I get here, I'm moving into my new building. I see a cute guy in the elevator. A New York man would have started a conversation. He would have been friendly. All right, maybe he wouldn't have asked me out, whatever, but he would have had the confidence to start a conversation. This guy in the elevator is trying to act really cool, and like he doesn't even see me when we're the only two people in the elevator. And it's giving the
Wait a minute. This sounds like a rejection story. Like, this sounds like a woman who's getting rejected by men that she's actually interested in. Now that we have that perspective, let's continue.
vibe of like trying to be cool so hard that you're actually not cool. And then a few days later, I went to a party and it was the cast of that canceled Bachelor season, you know, the recent one with Taylor. So it was a bunch of really cute guys. It was this huge party, probably like 100 people. But the weird thing was, it was men on one side and women on the other. And I'm asking the girly pops, I'm like, what's going on? Why aren't people mingling? And this girl was like, they expect you to go up to them. And I was in a state of shock. I'm sorry, I think I misheard you. These adult men in their 30s are expecting women to come up to them.
Yes, yes, yes. The reason why is because when a woman does that, she's showing the man that she is actually interested. This is why this is happening, because so many women are not actually interested in the guys, to where the guys are saying, why would I keep wasting my time, my effort, my money? Why would I waste my attention in conversation? Why would I put myself out there like that when you're not interested? Let's continue. Because again, this is another rejection story.
And the girl was like, yeah, that's so LA. Like, these guys expect women to pursue them. I had to fight the urge to vomit on the spot, obviously. The more people I talk to, the more this gets confirmed. Like, I've heard of LA dating, but this is like, and it seems like the more conventionally attractive the man is, the more self-importance he's formed in his brain, the more he feels like he is the prize and women should pursue him. Listen, it's not like New York men are necessarily famous for their commitment and their loyalty. But God knows, a New Yorker would have had a conversation with me in that elevator. They certainly are not expecting women to pursue them. What planet is this? It is giving Peter Pan vibes.
You know what? I think she needs to go back to New York. In fact, I'm also willing to believe and step out on the limb and say she has complaints for New York men as well. The only difference is she's in LA right now, so she gets to complain about something different. But the issue or the common denominator seems to be her. Ladies, I have a few tips for you as far as what you should do, because, well, let's get back. Let's finish.
Like, it is giving the most man-child, pick me, I don't feel good enough unless a woman's pursuing me vibes. And I'm curious, like, has anybody else ever experienced this? Because what the fuck?
Is anybody else experiencing this? Everybody is experiencing this. This is what we call dating now. Constantly being rejected. In fact, this is rejection stories. Now, I don't know if she needs a clarity pill or if we have taken a clarity pill, but here's what she's telling us. She came to LA from New York and realized that she is average or below average. This sounds like men whose income is very average or below average, right? Like, we want this woman. Oh, we think that she's so desirable, or we feel like we just need a woman, right? But for whatever reason, this woman keeps on rejecting us. These women keep rejecting us. That's what this sounds like to me. She got to LA. She realized that the guy that was on the elevator with her was not interested in her. That's what she realized. But what she's doing is she's trying to convince other women that dating is worse than it actually is. Now, let me say this. Dating is cutthroat, but it's cutthroat because of the women. Now, I am the guy who does blame women for dating, but that's because women have seen things that they probably should not have seen, right? Meaning Instagram. Women are going on vacations. Women are going to these extravagant places, being in the best rooms, and the other women want that, but they cannot afford it. Therefore, they don't want a man who cannot afford that. So that means they're all dating the same group of men or the same man at a different time. If you are the man in LA, you are the man. You are the prize. Why? Because it's expensive to live here. And the places that she's talking about, these aren't like the outside parts of LA. This is the Hollywood area. This is where everything is happening, where there are supermodels, supermodel men, supermodel women, actors, musicians, directors, producers, right? Screenwriters, people who work in the entertainment industry. Oh, and the people who are highly successful, the highly successful businessmen and the highly successful business women. That's where she is. That's what she's talking about in LA. But LA is a fashion show. Again, she's realizing that one, she's regular. Two, LA is a completely different animal. She's losing to her competition. What we did not hear this woman say was she's losing the competition to gorgeous women. Here in LA, there are gorgeous women. I mean gorgeous, not just cute, not just pretty, gorgeous. Now, when I say that, you have two type of gorgeous women, in my opinion. You have the naturally gorgeous woman, which majority of men want, and then you have the fixer-upper. You have the woman that is wrapped in money, meaning she doesn't have a strand of hair out of place. Her body has been sculpted to the point to where you think, oh my gosh, look at the body on this woman. How did she get this body? Whether she worked for it or whether it's real, more than likely it's not real. But that doesn't take away from the fact that she stops you when you look at her. She's breathtaking when you look at her. This woman has proven and shown us that she is neither of those women. When we start talking about the prize, ladies, I need you to understand you have to focus on being a specific person's prize, right? Specifically, if you're into men, you need to focus on being that man's prize. Just like the women who are looking at that one man, right? Again, you women are literally looking at the same man. You're just dealing with him on a different day, but focus on being his prize. Now, you don't make yourself seem so bad. When I hear women talk about other men thinking that they're the prize, let me say this. If you're in LA, it's expensive here. You are the prize, okay? Because not only do women want to live here, they want to experience a luxury lifestyle in a place that's already expensive. So that means he is the prize, but that doesn't mean that you're not the prize. It means that you have to focus on being his prize. This woman is telling us her rejection stories. I want y'all to think about it like this, because again, we're just talked about the prize. There's a man. This man is being hit on by gorgeous women. The average to below average women, they see him, but they are not confident enough to actually go up to him. What woman do you think that this man is going to actually go for? He's going to go for the woman he doesn't have to work for. He's going to go for the woman that is working for him. Ladies, this is why it's important. Smile at a man. Genuinely smile at the man, right? Show the man that you're interested, right? Show the man that you're available. Flirt. It's okay to flirt. Don't act like you don't see the man. I've been in places where women are turning their nose up at me, right? turning their nose up at me. I'm kind of tall. So, in order for them to not look at me, they have to, kind of raise their heads. But that being said, when a woman from another nationality or another country comes up to me, meaning she's not black, and she comes up to me, now all of a sudden, all the black women are now making eye contact with me. I always think it's strange, but that doesn't change anything because, again, what am I looking at? Am I looking at the women who were ignoring me, or am I paying attention to the woman who showed me the most attention and interest? Not rocket science. I'm going to utilize my time on the woman who is showing me interest. Women have always been in control of dating, especially in modern times. Women get to say if you get to enter. And most men want to enter most women, but most men don't want to be married or committed to every single woman. But there are women that men want to be committed to. Now, where everything gets fuzzy is morals, values, accessibility, loyalty, honesty, feminine, fit, right? Those things. And when I say fit, I'm not just talking about her physical, meaning she exercises. I'm talking about this is what I do. This is how I make money. And this woman can get in and be helpful and be resourceful, right? Meaning she's adding to the pot. She's bringing more to the table. A lot of women don't even want to do that. A lot of women just want to live the soft life where they get to wake up and do absolutely nothing except spend the man's money. So again, we say, who is the prize? Now, I'm going to tell you that both the man and the woman can be the prize. It's not, oh, he's the prize and she's not. If anything, they're a prize together. When they go out and they look good together, they are a prize together. They are what most people want to be. We just live in a society where women have to come back down to earth because their standards have put them so far off the planet that they don't even realize